How's it going, everybody? Data here, and welcome back to another installment in this mini-series for the 2021 NHL Awards. Today covering a team of the 2021 King Clancy nominees. Up on your screen right now. These were just released by the NHL. Similar to the Bill Masterton Trophy, this is not a trophy based on skill, but rather it is for the player who best exemplifies leadership qualities on and off the ice, and who has made a significant humanitarian contribution to his community. Funnily enough, the last couple winners have both come from the Minnesota Wild, being Matt Dumba and Jason Zucker. I'll put a list of some of the other winners that you'll see in the last decade or so on the screen. But for this year, the nominees have been made, and I wanted to create a team of them and see, could they win a Stanley Cup? We are replacing the LA Kings. No more Los Angeles Kings. We are now the Los Angeles King Clancys. And this is a pretty solid team. The Masterton team was 88 rated. This one is 93 rated. So there's a few more captains on the team. And, you know, just coincidentally, most captains are in the NHL are highly rated. Crosby, Eichel, Tavares, Wheeler, pretty high overalls. So as you can see on the screen here, lots of high overalls. Running through the nominees now with the names up on the screen, we have Cam Fowler, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, Charlie Coyle, Jack Eichel, Michael Backlund, Jordan Stahl, Connor Murphy, Pierre-Edouard Bellemare, Cam Atkinson, Esa Lindell, Dylan Larkin, Kyle Turris, Sergei Bobrovsky, Trevor Moore, Matt Zuccarello, Jonathan Drouin, Pekka Rinne, PK Subban, who's been nominated more than once before, Anders Lee, Chris Kreider, Thomas Chabot, Scott Lawton, Sid the Kid, Curtis Gabriel, Ryan O'Reilly, Alex Killorn, John Tavares, Tyler Mott, Marc-Andre Fleury, Garnet Hathaway, and Blake Wheeler. So, similar to PK Subban, there are some players who have been nominated more than once, absolutely, on this list. And as you can see on the screen now, going back to the NHL screen, not all the players make the team. Like a guy like Kurt Gabriel, massive kudos for getting the nomination, but he's a 70 overall grinder, so he's not going to make the team. Either way, this is a fantastic team. I'm excited to hop into a simulation here. We're going to try and get a coach that maximizes their chemistry, and then we'll run through a simulation and see how far the team can go. The Masterton team, the Vancouver Nice guys, were able to finish. They made it to the first round of the playoffs, and that was mostly due to Marc-Andre Fleury. So Marc-Andre Fleury once again on this team, but now with a much better supporting cast. We'll see how the King Clancys can do within the NHL. So comparatively now, replacing the LA Kings in the Pacific Division, the LA King Clancys are an extremely strong team at a 93 overall. No other team really even comes close, even if you see Tampa Bay at a 91. So just to say, who knows what happens in the simulation? We know how wonky things can get, but this is a 93 overall team. The leadership, the poise, the humanitarian contributions, all that should push this team to a Stanley Cup. So here's how the LA King Clancys look. What I always do is just find a coach that maximizes the chemistry, change the lines around a little bit to get that best chemistry possible, and then leave it for the entire season. Injuries off, cap off, trades off, everything off. Just a pure season of simulation. So on the top line, we do get the sniper, playmaker, power forward combo, which gives their Wheeler, Crosby, and Tavares a +3. And then throughout the rest of the lineup, there is a +1 on lines 2, 3, and 4. Try to make the player types fit. Try to make the overalls work. Like, I'll probably put Zuccarello here, actually, since he's an 84. But O'Reilly, he has to play center. The guy's a 95 at faceoffs. So I really want to put him there. Eichel could go on the wing there, but then, you know, you lose the +1. So I just try to really make it by overall and maximize chemistry when I can and just leave myself out of the rest. Defense, +1s for all of the pairs. Special teams, I touched a little bit, +1s on the power play, not easy. And then the goaltending is Fleury, backed up by Bobrovsky. No scratches since there are no injuries. So that means that Killorn, Backlund, Coyle, Lawton, Hathaway, a lot of guys do not make the team, unfortunately, but that's just how it goes when you have like 20 forwards, 6 defense, and 3 goalies. All the defense make the team, but not all the forwards. So actually, it's KREIDER. Yeah, okay, so KREIDER will go here, give it a +3. Same overall, so I think that works well. So there you go, 3-1-3-1 will be the lines right there. And I think that's just about ready to simulate. So I'm going to let the calendar take over, and I'll see you at the end of the regular season. So we've come to the end of the regular season, currently at a record of 40, 31, and 10. Last game of the season up against the Vegas Golden Knights. Pacific Division, not a super easy division with a team like Vegas, but they don't seem to be doing well. So let's try and take advantage of that and get a 41st win to end off the season here. 1-0 Vegas after the first. Second period, 4-2 Vegas. Yikes, Crosby scores twice, but then White Cloud, Pacioretty, Marcia. So So interesting to see how, despite having a higher rated team, sometimes the bigger they are, the harder they fall. As game 82 will be an L in the end with a 6-2 loss. Yikes, was hoping for something better to end off the season. So the regular season record for the LA King Clancys is 40, 32, and 10. Thankfully, that was good enough for the playoffs as we finished 14th in the NHL with 90 points. Good goals for per game, but that's a lot of goals against per game at 3. It's a bit surprising. Power play was at 20.6, which was okay in the top half of the NHL for sure. And penalty kill with Ryan O'Reilly out there, okay, 83%, that's good. Still not as high comparatively in the NHL, but still 83% is acceptable. No one really ran away with the scoring, it seems like. Sidney Crosby had 79 points with a +3, so even as a 96 overall, was not a point per game. Jack Eichel 78, Wheeler 60 with 12 goals, that's weird. Tavares 56, Larkin 51, Drouin 46, and it goes down and down and down from there. Yeah, pretty surprising. Look at Cam Atkinson, 9 goals and 16 points. I have to say, I know he's on the fourth line, 7.5 minutes per night, but you would think that in those 7.5 minutes you're getting more than 9 goals in 82 games. Understandable, but still. Goaltending now. What happened here? Marc-Andre Fleury played well, 34, 29, and 8 with 2 shutouts, but Bobrovsky very well, but backup capacity, 6, 3, and 2 with 1 shutout. So Fleury's numbers weren't as great, but look, 90 points for him, 90 points for Bobrovsky, Crosby with the 95 poise. This should be a good playoff run. The first round matchup will be up against the Anaheim Ducks, so let's get this simulation over and done with. Let's try to push our way into the second round, which will at least be better than the Masterton team. At the very least, let's go. Game 1 win 5-1. Game 2 loss 2-1. Series tied at 1 now. Game 3 take the dub. That puts us up 4-2 in the 4-2 win puts us up 2-1 in the series. Then a loss. We're back tied up. 6-3 loss on the edge of elimination now. Game 6 of the first round against Anaheim. Let's go, boys. Come on. This is an all-star team. First period 1-0 Blake Wheeler. Second period 2-1 Cam Atkinson. There he is. Troy Terry scoring for the Ducks. Third period action. Power play, there it is. Power play goal from Ryan O'Reilly, 3-1. Halfway through the third, I think we'll go ahead and end it there. 3-1 victory. We're headed to Game 7. Let's really hope we can push our way into the second round here. Come on, we don't want another first round exit. First period, 1-0 Anaheim. Second period, 2-1 Anaheim. Eichel scores for us, Max Jones for them. Shots 26-23 for the King Clancys. Power play, but Danton Heinen scores almost shorthanded. Down by 2, 5 minutes into the third period. And just where is the scoring on this team? The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Classic EA simulation. And we lose 5-2 in the end. All right. Round 1, 7-game loss for the LA King Clancys. Despite all that poise and all that skill, Wheeler and Eichel at a point per game. Atkinson, the points were there. There was a lot of points in this one. So I guess the goaltending fell apart. No, not even. Just letting in too many goals and not scoring as many. So Anaheim just a bit better offensively, I suppose. But very disappointing, I have to say. All that leadership, all that poise, all that skill could not get it done. Let's sim to the draft just to see if there's any awards that this team won. So Tampa Bay went on to win the Stanley Cup. Congratulations. It was them and San Jose in the Cup Finals. So crazy simulation from this system. Any awards? Nope, not even the Ryan O'Reilly award. The other Ryan O'Reilly won it. Unfortunate, but hey, there's the experiment. Let me know what team of nominees that you would want to see next. Obviously, some of the voting doesn't come out later until after the awards are presented, like for the Hart or for the Norris, for example. Let me know what team you would like to see after we've done Masterton and King Clancy, and hopefully we can find a team that can go all the way. King Clancy's, like I said many times, they had the poise, they had the veteran presence, they had the skill, they had the leadership, but could not get through round number 1. So, thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and check it out. Consider subscribing. We would love to have you. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like, and I look forward to seeing you around here more often, perhaps. The links for everything you need to know are down in the description, such as the Discord server. We'd love to see you there. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one.